What's up, you guys? Thanks for stopping by my channel. Be sure that y'all like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell. If you're interested in any of our extended channel thoughts messages, feel free to come over to our dreamer community, which is located on Patreon. We do have multiple tiers, so by all means you have unlimited access regardless of which one that you choose. This will be a channel thoughts message for my single dreamers. Okay, so singles, what is going on? I have already done the couples channel thoughts message, so be sure that y'all look at that. And if you're interested in any of my art, all of that information is underneath the About tab. Take what resonates, leave everything else. Okay? Alright. We about to get started. Ready? How y'all doing? Universe, let us know what is going on with our singles. The World in reverse. The World in reverse. Two of Swords, Five of Swords in reverse, Seven of Wands, and Eight of Swords in reverse. Someone's definitely in their head. Someone's definitely in their head. Multiple tries with somebody. Tried multiple times. Deceived you. Did some stuff that really left some, I hear, battle scars. May have ghosted you. Threw you to the side. Treated you like an option. But nonetheless, you decided to move forth. You were always so defensive with this person. It was almost as if like you really just couldn't live. It's not worse than you being in your head and not being able to make Chariot in reverse and make sense of it, I hear. I hear there was an ending with somebody. But it wasn't a good relationship though. But I also see here that when you got out of that relationship to make you a couple, well, to make you single now, you're no longer in your head about it. I hear you say, so maybe it is a good thing that it didn't really manifest to be anything. Because I was just, I was just better knowing for myself, by myself. That's pretty much how I'm better off to be. But this person definitely always had you on guard. But I'm not going to sit here and say this though. Even though you're single, you probably had your ways as well. But at least you were out in the light with what you were doing. This other person wasn't. Whoever it is that you're dealing with isn't. I hear someone's not around for a long stay. I hear it's bittersweet though. It's bittersweet. I hear that it's bittersweet. You're not in a place where you feel ungrounded because you were in your head about a couple of things. And you're not in a place where you're being deceived anymore. But this person left some scars. Let's clarify the World card in reverse. See? Queen of Cups and the Eight of Cups in reverse. Yeah, you decided to walk away and focus on yourself. You decided to realize that there was a higher purpose, a higher need for you. You needed to know who you were before you continuously keep giving away what you needed. So that's what you're doing. You're focusing on getting yourself back together. Clarify the Five of Wands in reverse. Because this person really had you in your head. This person here, adversity, death in the reverse. I hear this person made it easy. They made it easy for you after a while for you to decide not to deal with this person anymore. Past, present. This person opened up your, I hear your third eye. Your chest, maybe, ooh, I hear nasal drip. I just give the messages. But perhaps the things that this person has done has damn near made you feel like you could choke on your own nasal drip. How about that? Because again, you got the Seven of Wands out here. What is this that flipped out? Sneaky. Look, the Chariot in reverse again. Like, you're not giving something any reason to move forth. Like, you're not, I hear you're just not entertaining it. Once you got centered back on yourself, it was a wrap, I hear. Queen of Cups. I hear you know better next time. Yeah, Six of Pentacles. I feel like you're learning how to grow within yourself versus someone trying to make you who they want you to be. And instead of you saying, you know, that's why I'm by myself, is more or less, you know, just because I'm alone doesn't mean that I'm lonely. Yeah, see? Justice card popped out. You understand that every cycle, every move you make, that's the purpose of your cycle. It's for you to be able to graduate to a higher vibration. Whoever this past person is that you dealt with, this person helped you realize how important it was for you to see what you brought to the table. And now that you realize what you brought to the table, there's no point in you moving forward with this person, because you know why? This person has done their due karma with you. They've closed out a karmic cycle with you. So now it's time for them to go on by their business. The lesson from that person was for you to understand or realize. I feel that you're worried about this person moving on. And I hear not so necessarily, but you need to stop worrying about this person moving on, because they're not. They're not. They're not. And even if they don't come back to you, when I say they're not going to move on from this cycle, that just means that you realized what you needed to, and knowing that you realized that, you know it's time for you to end that cycle and go on by your business. This person is still in the season of learning their cycle. So it's not about what that person is doing, okay? The main idea is you have to love yourself. That's what that person taught you. You need to love yourself. You need to focus on you. You need to understand that you are a priority. You're not an option. This person that you were dealing with, they're not going to come back if you know that you're strong enough to be without them. It takes a brave person to venture out and not know what they're going to get themselves into, but they embrace the journey along the way. People who do the same thing don't have those type of life-changing moments, and it's because they're too scared to. Because see, for you to venture out, that requires courage. They don't have that. They got the Chariot in reverse. And even then, the Chariot in reverse came back out as a clarification. I think more or less you may very well miss this person, but this person has taught you so much about yourself. And you knowing that now, you feel better about yourself. Like, in this Justice card, she's like, she doesn't look the same because of course she's, time has progressed on, but she's smiling in her reflection and she's fierce at the same time. Yeah, this person was a lesson for you. And it's a two-way street because you very well probably was a lesson for them that, genuine people do exist. But what happens when you don't learn the lesson? You don't continue on. The lesson between you and this other person is the fact that y'all didn't work together. But this person helped you figure out yourself for the better. They were a ladder for what it is and where it is you're heading. I feel like I just had deja vu when I said that. Yeah, Five of Wands in reverse. You're deciding not to let something grow and you're deciding to move forth. This person really put you in a complex state. This is why I said a Two of Swords and you have the Five of Wands in reverse. This person had you so... They just had you in such a mental web that when you decided to go on by your business, like it immediately just casted out you being in your head and being worried anymore. I hear that you like you know what this person comes with. Even if you were to take them back, you know what they come with. See, Magician. So I hear you definitely are able to create your own destiny. You've been doing that. When all your cups are full and you're centered, look, the wheel came out. When all your cups are full and you're centered, amazing things happen. When it doesn't, that's because there's something in your soil. I hear there's something in your system, almost like a septic tank. If it's backed up, how's anything going to get out? It's just going to continue to regurgitate back up the same pipe it's trying to be forced down. And at this point, you've been forced down enough and you're ready to come up for some light. Ooh, let's clarify the Chariot in reverse. Let's clarify this Chariot in reverse. Yes, Ace of Wands. I hear someone's thinking of a master plan. Someone's thinking about a master plan. Clarify that Ace of Wands. Clarify the Ace of Wands. Wait, there's a card that popped. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. Ace of Cups in reverse. I think someone from the past, someone's trying to communicate with you, but you don't have your heart open to anything right now. You're more focused on yourself and trying to get back acquainted with who you are, trying to be resilient and get back on one accord. That's what you're doing with your beginning. You're not worried about being in a captive mental state. Being single. I hear that you have a new definition. I hear a new victory, new accomplishment, a new victory, a new appreciation. A new appreciation for you being single. And you're more balanced now because you understand that just like there's black and white, you have the decision and choice to know how much gray you're going to allow in your life. And you're definitely walking in that resilience where you're having more sunny days than cloudy ones. And that's awesome because you deserve them. Whoever this douchebag is, this cross watcher, whoever this person is that's having to go back and relearn certain things, don't feel bad about leaving them behind. Especially if you have this Queen of Cups energy where, you came already knowing the game. And this person probably decided to take what you taught them about the game and use it for their own doing. Because there's no way if you do right by somebody, you're going to have to go back around and learn the same thing. That only happens when you do something that's injustice and wrong. So don't feel bad that you're leaving this person behind, okay? If they're remedial, so be it. Look, forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Didn't I say that you have a appreciation? You have a better appreciation for being single, because now you can sit here and say that you being single equates to independence. It equates to you being able to be confident and celebrate yourself. I hear you telling folks you got singlehood being all wrong. Like, it is not a prison, all right? It is not a pretty prison. Like, the sky is the limit. You're in that energy. Very long way from where you were. Anything else with our angel oracles? I love romance angel oracles. Let me see. Oh, wow. Soulmate. Soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. I feel a lot of that can also be considered self-love as well. Look, true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. I feel like you really are falling back in love with yourself, especially with this Queen of Cups out here. Look, chemistry, a strong magnetic attraction here. I feel more or less that you really coming into understanding of forgiving and understanding lessons learned. Like I said, every latter step is meant for a reason. It's meant for us to go through. And in the midst of you climbing from your previous situationship, you've learned and you have a whole different perspective and appreciation for who you are. So in order for you to love yourself, you got to have chemistry. And you have to understand that no matter, even if you standing by yourself, you're not by yourself if you know that you have you. You feel me? Like, it's just like someone's trying to tell you about yourself. You can't tell me about me. How can you tell me about me? I'm me. So I know me. I got me. You don't have to tell me about me. That's the energy I'm getting. It's just like your chemistry and your love for yourself is so strong. It's almost as if like your friends are looking at you as if like, where did this come from? It's always been there, but it was just a weak muscle, and it took a weak person in their lowest vibration and in your plateau for you to be able to work that muscle and be able to tone up the realization that you the bomb.com, and you deserve to love yourself, and you should love yourself, and it shouldn't come from somebody else first. It should come from you, outside of your parents and the things that help ground you and root you. You've learned a very valuable lesson of making sure that that deep love, sincere, unconditional love is within you first. Then it can go and be, scaled with someone else's. But that neutral compatibility is everything. Because no matter who fails or who does not upset you, regardless if you had a plan A or plan C, you always got you first. So you learned a very big lesson on emotional codependency, mental codependency, just codependency altogether. You just learned a really big lesson on it. And so now you are definitely in a place where you are going to be able to manifest. Because when you're complete, you can make it so that you can be there for someone else. So that's awesome. That's beautiful. Alright, you guys, be sure that y'all like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell down below. And I will talk to you guys on the next channel thoughts message. Bye.